Hello, gang. Welcome back. We'll get going on our video. Now today or tonight, depending on what time you get this, we're going to work on elapsed time. And I'll just write that down. ELAPSED. You're probably thinking to yourself, what does that mean? Okay, well, elapsed time pretty much means how long something takes to start to the end. Okay, so when we talk about that, like a school day, there is an elapsed amount of time in a school day. So every one of your periods, there is an elapsed amount of time. So if my school or my gym class started at 2:10 and it goes to 2:40, okay, and I can write that down. So if it starts at 2:10 and goes all the way to 2:40, well, how many minutes is that? Okay, that's your elapsed time. And you want to figure that out, you can count. You can count from 10 up to 40. You can try and figure out in your head, how do I get from 10 up to 40? What do I need to add? Okay. And once you figure it out, you know that your answer is 30 minutes. Okay? That's how you figure out elapsed time. Now, if you have, and I'll say it this way, if you have a question, and it talks about, well, what is the elapsed time from 3:05? Let's just say you're playing a PlayStation game, and you go up to 3:45. Now, well, that's not real tricky. It's not real tricky because the hour hand is not changing at all. You just need to count the minute hand. Okay, and we're pretty much going up by 5, so you can start at 3:05 and count up. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So how many minutes go by? Well, the actual answer is 40 minutes. Okay? Now let's try B, second one. Now here's where it gets a little bit harder. Well, let's say you started playing hockey at playing outside at 1:30 in the afternoon. Okay? And you played until 2:10. Okay, now it gets a little bit trickier because you notice that the hour hand changed. The hour hand went from 1 up to 2. So your first step, find out how many minutes you need to get from 1:30 up to 2 o'clock. Okay? So your first step, figure out how many minutes there are to get up to 2. Okay? So from 1:30 up to 2, just like we were doing kind of here where nothing really changes. We know that you need to add on 30 minutes. Right? So we've got 30 so far, but we're not at 2 o'clock, we're at 2:10. So from 0 or 2:00 up to 2:10, we need another 10 minutes there, don't we? So the time would be 10 plus 30, 40 minutes. Okay, let's try another one. C. Well, if let's just see, 9:15 in the morning up to 10:20. Okay? Well, now there's two ways you can look at this. You can count by hours, okay, and you know that 9:15 up to 10:15 is 1 full hour, and you still have another 5 minutes here. So your answer is going to be 1 hour and 5 minutes. Okay? How else can you do it? You can count off in 5-minute intervals. 9, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 10 o'clock, 10:05, 10:10, 10:15, 10:20. You know each one of these strokes equals 5 minutes. You can do it that way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, which is 1 hour, and you still got your 5 minutes. Okay? Or you can do it the third way. This is the last way to do it. Go from 9:15 up to 10 o'clock. You can count in your head. You can go 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, up to 10 o'clock is 45 minutes. But I still have 20 minutes here to add on, don't I? So you can also figure it out. It's 65 minutes or 1 hour and 5 minutes, like we did this morning when Mr. Quinlan was here when we figured out that problem. You can't say it's 470, right? That doesn't make sense. So you take that 70, you know that's more than an hour, right? And you know, you take your 60 away, so 60's gone. Over here, you still have your 10 left, right? That was another problem we're working on today. Don't worry about that, okay? Couple little problems for you to try tonight. A, how much elapsed time has gone by from 2:50, I'm going to make you work this time, 2:55 up to 4:10. So you can tell me how much elapsed time has gone by there. Second one, 1:20 up to 3:45. So that's your 2 problems tonight for homework. So please have 2 of those done tomorrow morning. I will see you in the morning. Thanks.